Hi.
Yay! Yay!
Well, hi everyone. I'm Gabriella Salvucci. I wanted to say thank you all for tuning in. We have a really awesome show planned, and I'm really excited to see everyone play tonight. And remember that we're here for One Hood, and you can donate by using the link that's on the screen. One Hood does really incredible work to liberate communities by using art, education, and social justice, and your donations are greatly appreciated. We need to fight the racism and injustices that are happening in our country because Black Lives Matter today, tomorrow, and every single day after that.
Oh, that's so wonderful. Thank you, Gabriella. Hi, everybody. My name is Phat Man Dee, and I am one of Gabriella's many teachers. I'm her vocal coach through the Afro-American Music Institute. And speaking of the Afro-American Music Institute, a dear friend of our musical family has passed away, and his name was Mr. Don Patterson. Mr. Patterson was a dear friend of mine, and Gabriella's knew him through the school as well, and he is the founder of the Soul Show, which began almost 25 years ago on WYEP. And so that's why his picture is up right now. And Gabriella and I would like to dedicate this concert this evening in memory of Mr. Don Patterson, who helped bring soul music and music of African American people to the forefront here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And as Gabriella said, all the monies tonight go directly to One Hood. Their PayPal address is at the bottom of the screen. It's going to be running there all night. PayPal.me/#1Hood. And they're just an amazing organization. So, thank you so much for tuning in. We're so honored to have you here. Everybody at Creative Life supports. And we're just so happy to work in conjunction with One Hood. We have an awesome show tonight. I'm going to step backstage now, and I'm going to turn the show over to Miss Gabriella.
Okay, well, hi everyone. I'm really excited for tonight. To start the show, I'm going to play my original song, Hoax. You turned your head every time something scary came on the television. I wish I had seen 10 years from then, but I don't have 20/20 vision. And maybe it wasn't right to leave the past behind, 'cause now you're watching horror movies. It was all a waste of time. Oh, what a waste of time. Things are changing, faces fading from my memory. Names just slipping out my mind. The people we used to be, and I suspect it was a hoax. The things you told me, 'cause now we're sitting in your basement channel surfing. And I changed my mind like the weather in the summertime. And it's no use to try and convince you to go outside. You were a part of me for some time. I guess I've decided that I'm leaving you behind. Things are changing, faces fading from my memory. Names just slipping out my mind. The people we used to be, and I suspect it was a hoax. The things you told me, and I'm done sitting in your basement channel surfing. Thank you all so much for listening. That was my debut single, Hoax, that I recorded last summer as part of Liz Berlin's Real Life Music Camp, and Liz actually sings some awesome harmonies on it, so you can check it out. I was honored to have her sing on it. And now we're going to bring on our first guest, Quinn Volpe. Quinn is a 16-year-old singer-songwriter and an alum of Real Life Music. To have collaborated with her at music camp these past 2 years. She plays ukulele and guitar and released her debut single, Lonely Little Angel, in February. So I'm really excited to see her play.
Hey everyone, my name is Quinn Volpe and I'm really happy to be here performing for One Hood. The first song that I'm going to be playing is called Peaches and Lemon Drops. I hope that you take this moment and throw it away. I hope you forget about me and the things that I say. I hope you forget the sweet smell of my hair on a warm summer's day. Peaches and lemon drops, take me home so I can stop picturing being without you. I'm writing down my thoughts, singers and astronauts. I wrote these words just for you. And now I'm waiting patiently for you to see what I see. Peaches and lemon drops, take me home so I can stop picturing being without you. I'm writing down my thoughts, singers and astronauts. I wrote these words just for you. Yeah, so that was Peaches and Lemon Drops, and next I'm going to be singing my song called Talking to Myself. Do you want to sit down and have a conversation? 'Cause there's nothing I would rather do, and I'm sorry if you're filled with frustration. I just want to sit here with you. I want to talk about all the stars in the sky, what happens after we die. But I look across the table to find nothing but an empty chair and sunflower next and finally, I'm going to be playing my song "Lonely Little Angel." I am a ghost, and I'm falling in slow motion from coast to coast and from ocean to ocean. I breathe the air of all that is lost. This doesn't seem fair, but my fingers are crossed. Lonely, lonely little angel, I know this isn't what I came for, but now it's silent. I'm drowning in the quiet. Lonely, lonely little angel, I know this isn't what I'm made for, but now I'm on my own, and this is my fault. I'm a lonely little angel. You're so far away, but somehow you're all I see. Maybe it's just another day, but every day I wish you were with me. And when I wake, maybe all my dreams will come true. I never let myself break, and that's all because of you. Lonely, lonely little angel, I know this isn't what I came for, but now it's silent. I'm drowning in the quiet. Lonely, lonely little angel, I know this isn't what I'm made for, but now I'm on my own, and this is my fault. Lonely, lonely little angel, I know this isn't what I came for, but now it's silent. I'm drowning in the quiet. Lonely, lonely little angel, I know this isn't what I'm made for, but now I'm on my own, and this is my fault. I'm a lonely little angel. Lonely little angel. I'm a lonely little angel. Thank you guys so much.
Your voice so much.
Thank you.
Next, we're going to bring on Ethan of Self Seriousness. Ethan has been making music since middle school with various bands and projects. He now plays with the band Self Seriousness and occasionally posts his solo music on the internet. I'm super excited that he was able to come on tonight, and I'm really excited to see him play.
Hi there. So thank you everyone who, thank you for inviting me on. Obviously this is a great event, and donate if you can. I'm going to do a couple songs. A couple of them are songs from my band Self Seriousness. One of them we haven't started playing yet. One of them's a cover. This is a song called Copenhagen, and I hope it's coming through well. You make your way to First Avenue Station while you were walking in Copenhagen. And for the past 10 years you wondered if you really tried. You spent your time living downtown. It's been years since it all now. For the past 10 years you wondered if you really tried. But you long to be somebody new. But it feels like they're all laughing at you. but you long to be somebody new. But it feels like it's going right on through. And this is how it starts as you try to claw in someone's heart. And for the past 10 years you wondered if you really tried. It's been 10 years since you've been downtown, but you're driving past it now. And for the past 10 years you wondered if you really tried. And you long to see somebody new, but it feels like it's going right on through. But you long to see somebody new. I don't know why, but it's going right on through. Starts. We go back to your house, check the charts, and start to figure it out. And if we're running out of stuff to do, or if the conversation's driving away, I wouldn't trade one stupid decision for another 10 years of life. That was a song called Copenhagen, and at the end there's a little bit of the LCD Sound System song All My Friends. That song originally had kind of a sad ending, so I changed it up when I started doing it on live streams and stuff like this. I'm going to do a cover now for one of my favorite bands. The band is called Car Seat Headrest. The song is called Sober to Death. Once again, if you can donate, you definitely should. This is a great event. Here's another song. Is it coming through okay? Just someone let me know in the chat, because I'm very anxious about it. Good, great. Thank you, Mandy. Okay, this is a song called Sober to Death. Lovely, lovely, in your jeans frenzy. Another movie that I didn't watch with you. Another movie and we're gonna have to go. And I know terror is in your house somewhere, hiding boxes behind clean doorways, out from the forest adjacent to your couch. I see the sparks at the corner of your eyes. Nothing works. Nothing works for everyone. Good stories are bad lies. Good stories are bad lies. Take your hands off your neck and hold on to the ghost of my body. You know that good lives make bad stories. You can text me when punching mattresses gets old. Don't think it'll always be this way. Not accompanied by anything I say. We were ex before we crashed into each other. Such a good idea if it moves you on. We have breakdowns and sometimes we don't have breakdowns. I wanna hear you going psycho if you're going psycho. I wanna hear every conversation just ends with you screaming. Not even words, just ah. Take your hands off your neck and hold on to the ghost of my body. You know that good lives make bad stories. You can text me when punching mattresses gets old. Don't think it'll always be this way. Not accompanied by anything you say. We were ex before we crashed into each other. Don't worry, you and me won't be alone no more. Don't worry, you and me won't be alone no more. Don't worry, you and me won't be alone no more. Don't worry, you and me won't be alone no more. That was a cover of one of my favorite songs by a band called Carsey Headrest. That song's called Sober to Death. Now I'm going to do one more original. Gotta find my capo. This is a song called Wabash Tunnel, which is named after the tunnel nearby Station Square, which is a very odd and menacing place. And this is a song about taking public transit. I haven't played it in a while. I'll be home in the morning, wearing shoes that don't fit me at all. Maybe I'll walk all the way from downtown. I'll stay awake for your call. I've been texting you in French in case someone finds your phone. It's gone for so long, but you've been leading me on. I guess it's better than staying home. Go ahead without me. If you have all you need, go ahead without me. It's alright if you leave. It's alright if you leave. There was a hint of it on my breath. I was mixing it all this time. I was taking public transit. Your parents were out for the night. I've been walking up that hillside for the 110th time. I've been to your house once before. Your parents were out for the night. Go ahead without me. If you have all you need, go ahead without me. It's alright if you leave. It's alright if you leave. I'm so bored with all of this, and how I feel when I lay in bed. I wanted to end up close to somebody. I want to be held again. I want to be held again. Thanks.
Hi, thanks so much for coming on. That was awesome.
Thank you. Appreciate it. It's great.
Next up, we're going to have Annie Duda. Annie is another Real Life Music Camp alum, and I'm so excited to hear her play again. Annie is a rising high school senior, and she is planning on applying to the commercial music programs at Lipscomb and Belmont this fall. She plays guitar, writes songs, and sings. She released her debut single 16 on all streaming platforms in June, so you should definitely check that out. She dreams of becoming a professional songwriter for other performers as well as herself, and I'm super excited to see what she plays tonight.
Hi, so my name is Annie. Sorry, my mic is rude. So my name is Annie, as Gabby said, and I'm a music camp alum, and I'm so excited to be here for this incredible cause. So please donate to the link down below, and thank you all for watching tonight. So this first song is an original called Lemonade, and I hope you enjoy it. Do you remember sitting outside talking? Late night singing in our yards like no one was watching. Holding our breath, touch the bottom of the pool. Thanking God he made us not care if we were cool. 'Cause if he did, maybe we'd have had less fun. Got no regrets. We just soaked up being young and being alive. With you as being alive. Falling down and I'll catch you. Everything's fine when I'm around you. Miss being younger. It's an insatiable hunger. Knowing that we can't get it back. I guess all we can do now is laugh and miss being younger. Ooh, 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 ooh. And miss being younger. Ooh, 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 ooh. Late night card games and all of our bad jokes. Things are missing when I'm not at home. When we were kids, we swore we'd never move away. Hey, hey. Now I'm crying to my steering wheel, driving down the interstate. I'm not afraid to admit that I miss when we were young. I'm feeling strange, acting my age, 'cause I blinked and everything was gone, like being alive. With you as being alive. Falling down and I'll catch you. Everything's fine when I'm around you. Let's be younger. It's an insatiable hunger. Knowing that we can't get it back. I guess all we can do now is laugh and miss being younger. Ooh, 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 ooh. And miss being younger. Ooh, 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 ooh. 'Cause there are freckles that don't come, hair dyed by everything but the sun. Sidewalk chalk is no longer art, and that's a pity. Playing games doesn't sound the same as it did back when we knew everyone's name. Now I'm playing hopscotch alone in the middle of a city. And I'd give anything just to have you with me. All my grown-up things for one more backyard movie. And for being alive, with you as being alive. Falling down and I'll catch you. Everything's fine when I'm around you. Let's be younger. It's an insatiable hunger. Knowing that we can't get it back. I guess all we can do now is laugh and being younger. Ooh, 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 ooh. And let's being younger. Ooh, 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 ooh. And let's being younger. Ooh, 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 ooh. And let's being younger. Ooh, 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 ooh. So I hope you enjoyed that. I'm hoping to release that song later this month on all streaming platforms, so you can go to my Instagram at AnnieDuda16 and look for any announcements about that. So this next song is one that I heard this year at the Grammys, and it seriously was a life-changing song to hear. It's by Alicia Keys, who I dearly love, and it's called Underdog, which is about all the people who are misrepresented in society, and at least in my opinion. And I think it's very important in today's climate. So this is Underdog. Ooh, 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 ooh. She was walking in the street, looked up and noticed he was nameless. He was homeless. She asked him his name. Told him what hers was, he gave her a story about life with a glint in his eye and the corner of a smile. One conversation, a simple moment, the things that change us if we notice when we look up. Sometimes they said I would never make it, but I was built to break the mold. The only dream I'm chasing is my own. So I sing a song for the hustlers trading at the bus stop, single mothers waiting on a check to come, young teachers, student doctors, sons on the front line knowing they don't get to run. This goes out to the underdog. Keep on keeping out what you love. You'll find that someday soon enough you will rise up, yeah. Ooh, ooh. Ooh. She was riding in a taxi back to the kitchen, talking to the driver about his wife and children. A man from a country where they put you in prison for being a woman, speaking your mind. She looked in his eyes in the mirror and he smiled. One conversation, a simple moment, things that change us. We notice when we look out. Sometimes they said I couldn't make it, but I was built to break the mold. The only dream I'm chasing is my own. So I sing a song for the hustlers, trading at the bus stop, single mothers waiting on a check to come, young teachers, student doctors, sons on the front line knowing they don't get to run. This goes out to the underdog. Keep on keeping out what you love. You'll find that someday soon enough you will rise up, yeah. Ooh, ooh, everybody rise up. You're gonna rise up. So I sing a song for the hustlers, trading at the bus stop, single mothers waiting on a check to come, young teachers, student doctors, sons on the front line knowing they don't get to run. This goes out to the underdog. Keep on keeping out what you love. You'll find that someday soon enough you will rise up, yeah. Ooh, ooh, ooh. So that was Underdog by Alicia Keys. So strongly suggest looking it up. It's a life changer. And then for my last and final song is the song that Gabby mentioned earlier. It's called 16. I had the amazing privilege of recording this at Real Life Music Camp last year, and it was absolutely incredible. So if you want to listen to the recorded version of that, just go to my Spotify under Annie Duda 16, or on my Instagram, same thing. So it's available on all streaming platforms, so make sure you listen to it if you like what you're about to hear. So this is called 16. Cotton candy sky burning out neon lights. Technicolor dreams hiding in my eyes. California sign thinking he's the one. Told up my jeans, is this love? Running through the street. Never look back, never look at life chasing me. I don't carry traffic stop, even when I'm dancing, concern is fine. I don't want to waste my time, hate it when I feel like passing me by. Making mistakes to feeling better. Can we just feel like 16 forever? Feeling like a rose, find myself in those scents. Feeling like summer for once, I hope it shows. He's lying in my head, kissing silhouette. I asked for a life, I'm gonna live. Like I'm running through the street. Never look back, never look at life chasing me. I don't care if traffic stops, even when I'm dancing, concern is fine. I don't want to waste my time, hate it when I feel up till midnight, concerts and headlights, screaming at the top of our lungs, bathing in the haze, dreaming while we're awake, while we are young. Spending in my room, I'll be dreaming of you if you're dreaming of me. Take a picture and frame it, don't you forget it, this will be a memory of running through the street. Never look back, never look alive, chasing me. I don't care if traffic stop, living when I'm dancing, and it's fine. I don't want to waste my time, even when I feel like passing me by. I'm making mistakes, I'm feeling better. Can we just feel like 16 forever? Making mistakes, but never feeling better. Can we just feel like 16 forever?
Oh, Annie, that was awesome. You sounded so good.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, of course. Next up, we have J.M. the Poet. J.M. the Poet is a Carolina native. He has grown to express himself like only an artist could. Through hip-hop, poetry, video, and photography, you will learn his history. You can follow him on Facebook and Spotify. I listened to some of his music on Spotify the other day, and it's so good, so definitely check him out. And I'm so excited to have him on the show tonight.
Peace. How you guys are doing? Very happy to be a part of the show. Excited to show you guys some stuff. Like I said, I'm happy to be here. A part of such a great benefit, and present some great music to you guys. So I want to first of all welcome you guys to what I like to call the village. And what the village is to me is like community. Everything that helped me to get where I am, whether it be the people around me, the friends, the family around me, or anything that helped me or anything that I can help. So I want to welcome you guys to the village. Welcome you guys to this time we get to share and share some good energy. So the first song I'm going to get into is called Wizard. Recently released it on my Bandcamp. And the reason I like this song so much is one of the lines I put in it where it says, I got to work like 50 times as hard and play it smart to play a part in anything to change the odds. And that really represents like what I feel like is a big part of the struggle of being me as a Black man in America. So, I mean, this song kind of does something for me. So let's get it. Yo. So you know me, I be moving through yo city like Wizard Mike. Show these little niggas how to get it right. I've been on my hustle for a minute, like get it, divvy, split it. I'm still today commission. I'm still in position, getting what these other niggas wishing. My vision on 2020, just know I'm sick with it, quick with it. Only hate me cause they can't get winning. Stick with it. What I tell them cause I ain't with them. Even if they get it, they never stop me from big flipping, big pipping. Had a team of shorties that get it with them, big sipping. Gave it up cause it's shorty get it with them, big lipping. Love some and lead a blunt dripping, stunt different. Niggas cap so much, call them Pulp Fiction. Fuck spitting, I want money, but if that come written with a couple bars by my life, got no choice but get it. Fuck limits. I mean, honestly, I've been raising my stock and self-investing till I'm doing nothing else but winning. Whoa, I gotta work like 50 times as hard and play it smart to play a part in anything to change the odds. I be like, whoa, I gotta be a wizard on my guard and dip and dodge and move and show them I was with it from the start. It be like moving through your city like Wizard Mike. Show these little hitters how to get it right. Yeah, it be like moving through your city like Wizard Mike. Show these little hitters how to get it. Look, I be on my BI until I GI, trying to see why these niggas coming at me knee high. Nothing but cap. Been on the mission since the feed eye. Now I'm in position to make it happen like 3 times. Whoa, I fight hard, I snap hard, I rap hard. My fight cards, but cash on the map, y'all. My flip flips get paid by the stack, y'all. And I still don't spit nothing but facts, y'all. Hey, it's the return of the kings and queens. Tired of seeing blatant murder all on the TV screens. Wanna be heard and be thinking by any means. Either they kill or act like they ain't seen anything. Whoa, I gotta work like 50 times as hard and play it smart and play a part in anything that change the odds and be like, whoa. I gotta be a wizard on my guard and dip and dodge and move and show them I was with it from the start and be like, moving through your city like Wizard Mike, show these little niggas how to get it, right? Yeah, be like moving through your city like Wizard Mike, show these little niggas how to get it. Hey, hey, yeah, show them, gotta show them how to get it, yeah, yeah, yeah. So that was Wizard. That was a real fun song to make. You can't tell, I had a lot of fun writing it and everything. So the next song I'm gonna get into is called Tomorrow. It's also a song I recently released on my Bandcamp. So this song means a whole lot to me too. I wrote it like right when the protests started happening. And it was really how I was feeling in the moment. And I put a lot of passion into the song. I mean, I guess it'd be better, you know, if I just go ahead and get into it. So let's get it. Hold up. I'm gonna start it one more time. Let's go. Look, we've been trying to say this for a minute now. Tell me, motherfuckers, can you hear us now? It didn't matter till we tore your city down. Treat us like a danger, how you feeling now? All we want is freedom, all we want is justice. All we want is peace, protection we can trust. And if we gotta fight and scream out in disgust, when that freedom bell rings, our voice will be the gust. I'm tired of screaming about it. These cops got no type of grounding, their judgment is hella cloudy. Look, we tired of moving mountains just to prove another priceless life got took for bounty. Look, now's the time to move, we got a lot to prove. No more time to lose, we gotta make a move. We gotta go and populate them voter booths. I ain't just talking presidential, local too. In the time of the day, remember that. Don't believe their words if no actions follow. I hope my work today can impact. I see the presidential Twitter missing facts and hollow. They never care about our lives till it impact their dollars. So we cannot hear our voices and just hear what follows. All we asking for is justice and we got the problem. But we still rose from the hell they tried to place upon us. See, we've been trying to say this for a minute now. Tell me, motherfuckers, can you hear us now? It didn't matter till we tore your city down. Treat us like a danger, how you feeling now? All we want is freedom, all we want is justice. All we want is peace, protection we can trust. And if we gotta fight and scream out in disgust, then when that freedom bell rings, our voice will be the gust. Martin Luther had a dream about, and we just trying to build a path the youth can follow. Malcolm X loved to think about, and we just trying to build a world they can live in. I like to think about, look, we can be around tomorrow too. I just hope we can, wait, look, I just know we can be around tomorrow too. I just want to say there's black people in the future. I want to say rest in peace. No rest in royalty to George Floyd, Tony McDade, Sandra Bland, Eric Garner, Antoine Rose, John Crawford III. Any other lives hurt, lost, or taken by police brutality, police violence, or overall unjust justice system. We fight today to make a better tomorrow. And I know we can make that happen. So I'm happy you guys are tuning in. I'm happy we can make this happen and we can keep fighting and doing everything we can to make something better for the next generation and the one after. So I want to say one more thing before I head out. I got one poem for you. Let me paint a picture. We'll start with black. Black. A black man born on this earth, just as human as the rest, yet detested from his first breath till his first step, till his first check, till he learns death seems to be the only escape from this place that we call hell on earth. Or to some of us, just hell. Next, we add a little white. White. A white man. Born with the curse of privilege. Blessed with the bliss of ignorance, the gift of living in a nation of immigrants that don't realize they're immigrants, yet stay discriminate to guess who? Immigrants. Now, we add a little blue. Blue. A man reborn in the blue. Brainwashed into believing that the hue of your skin is proof of your guilt, so now they're boots to your neck or knee and baton to your tooth. And if you run fast enough, well, they shoot. Shit, we all been known this was in their roots. And lastly, we add a little red. Red. From the stripes on our backs to the stripes in the flag, to the puddles we lying before the toe tags and the bags for our bodies lying in stacks. See, this is the color that'll set it all off with one single pop. So tell me, why do I feel a surge of fear when those who should be protecting us come near? Why do I feel disgust when I see a badge that should represent trust? Why do I feel hate, fear, betrayal, and bloodlust from someone who's as similar to me as the keys on a piano? We are not in tune. As different as ebony and ivory, yet the tune could be so beautiful if our frequencies just align. There is no excuse. There is no true reason. Yet you hate me. And I see no need for forgiveness. I see myself slowly turning from king to ex, vexing my very soul on what I should do next. Fight, run, lead, follow, comply, yield. What the fuck do I do? Sometimes when I see a badge, I don't know what to do. Tell me this. Who polices the police? Who can execute the executive branch? And who? Tell me this. Will it rain on my window pane? Because I'm in a drought and in desperate need of hope to quench this thirst for justice that seems to never end. Or did it ever really exist for us in the first place? I don't have the answers to these questions. All I have is my art. Thank you. With that, that's it. Appreciate it, guys.
Thanks so much for coming on the show. That was really powerful. I'm really glad you could be here. So
Thank you. I'm glad you guys let me be a part of it. I mean, I really enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to seeing everybody at the rest of the show.
So now we are going to bring on Ariel Batson. Well, Ariel actually isn't able to play live tonight, but we're going to play some of her YouTube videos instead. Ariel is a 14-year-old singer-songwriter from Pittsburgh, and she's a sophomore at Lincoln Park Performing Arts Charter School. And I've been able to collaborate and write some songs with her, and it's been a lot of fun. She plays the guitar, ukulele, and piano, and enjoys music production. We're going to play 2 of her original songs called Flowers in Paradise.
Once upon a time, I used to dream expensive wedding showers filled with silver and gold. But then I met please buy me flowers and show me how much you really care. Baby, you can buy me flowers to prove to me you're in this all the way. Baby, you can buy me flowers, flowers, and tell me you love me. So baby, please buy me flowers. Baby, you can buy me flowers and show me how much you really care. Baby, you can buy me flowers to prove to me you're in this all the way. So baby, you can buy me flowers, flowers, and tell me you love me. So baby, just buy me flowers.
Okay, so that was Ariel's first video. I wanted to remind everyone to please donate if you can. The link is going around the screen at the bottom. So yeah, definitely donate. We're supporting One Hood for this, so it would be really great if you can.
When I saw you, my mind lost control. All I could think about was you. I could only see the sun shining through your eyes, as bright as the sea. It's such a thin line, and they say it's wrong. All I ever wanted was you. Imagine what our life could be if we could close our eyes and fabricate anything that we could dream of. Imagine what life could be if we could run away together, live in a palace in the clouds. Imagine what our life could be. Sitting on the grass, your hand in mine. Nothing could ever compare to this. Remember how it felt when you said I love you. Your arms around me secure. Sleep together on soft sand. What kind of world do we live in? Imagine what our life could be if we could close our eyes and fabricate anything that we could dream of. Imagine what life would be if we could run away together, live in a palace in the clouds. Imagine what our life could be. Imagine what our life would be if we could close our eyes and fabricate anything that we could dream of. Imagine what things would be like if we could run away together, live in a palace in the clouds. Imagine what our life could be.
Okay, well that was Ariel. I'm really excited that we could play her videos because she couldn't make it. But next, we're going to bring on Leeland Rosenfeld and Oliver Blackstock IV. Oliver is a fellow real-life music camper and a fellow student at Afro-American Music Institute, where he studied guitar for 3 years. He also studied hip-hop at One Hood Music Academy. He is a 2020 graduate of Barack Obama Academy of International Studies, and he will be going on to study at California University in the fall. This evening, he will be playing guitar for his cousin Leeland Rosenfeld. Lee is an aspiring rapper who's currently attending Taylor Alderdice High School, where he is a member of the football team. Lee is performing an original piece and is honored for this opportunity to support One Hood.
Nephews, you have to unmute.
No longer muted.
We did. We unmuted.
Okay, get to it, my beautiful nephews. I'll get out.
You can hear us?
Okay. So
right.
I'm Leeland Rosenfeld. This is my cousin Oliver Blackstock. We're doing a song I wrote actually. I'm ready when you are.
All right.
Everybody dying from the cops now. But if we start fighting back, then they killing more. But hey, this America, we can't let this go. They take all your freedoms and they take your life. They burn down Target, I say let it burn, because if that was the hood, man, let it burn. They walked through the hood just to shoot it up. Capita took a knee and they blackballed him. But hey, you only find no eye when Antoine died. He was scared for his life and that was 3 to the back. I just want to know why, man, I'm done asking when. We all know this shit needs to stop. This cops killing everyone if they ain't white. They say I'm on the wrong path, but I know I'm on the right track. It's Trayvon gone and all he did was fight back. Tamir Rice gone and he was only 12. Damn, bro, they shot him. I can go online and I'ma fill with too much rage. Cops taking lives every single day. They ride through the hood hoping just to shoot at somebody. I just want to ask why, because you know they got a family. But I don't even want to go out knowing cops killing every day. Talking with my dog and he said he's too scared to leave the house. Honestly, I can't blame him, but yeah, it broke my heart. He knows cops hate him because his skin black. They killed Floyd and he didn't even do shit. He was begging for his life and they still killed him. America done played us. Cops say they serve and protect, but really they oppressing us. But hey, let's not forget what they do after they take your life. They claiming Trayvon was breaking the law and all he did was walk home. They claiming Antoine was in a drive-by. Facts proving wrongs, but they still drag the names through trials. Now these victims ain't getting justice. They trying to drag George Floyd's name through the mud even though we seeing right through it. Cops don't care, man, they just gonna kill again. They break the law because they got a badge. They pay just to lock us up. If you stand in a cell, then you a slave to the system. But hey, we're getting bullied by a uniform because he was bullied back in school and this is new reform.
Did that sound like anything at all? Was there noise?
You sounded so good, kids. You sounded wonderful. My nephews.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Okay, I'm gonna get off, Oliver. You gonna do one too? Okay.
Yep. All right. So let me get closer so I'm not. See ya. Yep.
Good job.
Thanks. Okay. This is. Oh dear. All right. Good enough. This is just a quick cover of a song called. I think I did it on the last open mic. It's called Sacred Beast by Tally Hall. And it goes, hopefully, something like this. In the service of the king, almighty in control of everything. As the queen decides who lives and dies tonight, we will sing. Love was never more than going. Easiest thing. Our mission is to save the sacred beast, who has come to claim our innocence at least. And though those who went before us won't return for the feast, we'll be riding high and going till we're deceased. That's all of it.
Thanks so much for coming on. That was so good.
Yep, thanks for having me. Oh dear, that's echo.
Oh. Next, we're going to have one of my good friends, Lexi Mulroy. Lexi is a 14-year-old musician from Pittsburgh. She is also a sophomore at Lincoln Park Performing Arts Charter School, majoring in music. She plays guitar and ukulele and is interested in songwriting. We wrote a song together at the beginning of this year, and it was so much fun to write with her. She always has really awesome ideas, and I really like singing with her. So she's currently working on writing music to hopefully start releasing soon, and I'm really excited to see her play.
Hi everyone, I'm Lexi, and I am super excited to be on this live today because it's for a really good cause, and I hope you're all enjoying it so far. And I just want to ask you to donate if you're able to, and sign petitions. Petitions really do make a difference, so it only takes a few seconds. So if you want, it really helps. And I hope you're all enjoying it so far. And this first song is I Don't Want to Be You Anymore by Billie Eilish. So, enjoy! Don't be that way, fall apart twice a day. I just wish you could feel what you say. Show, never tell, but I know you too well. Kind of mood that you wish you could sell. If teardrops could be bottled, there'd be swimming pools filled by models. Told that tight dress is what makes you. If I love you was a promise, could you break it if you're honest? Tell the mirror what you know she's heard before. Oh, I don't wanna be you anymore. Hands getting cold, losing feeling is getting old. Was I made from a broken mold? Hurt, I can't shake. We've made every mistake. Only you know the way that I break. If teardrops could be bottled, there'd be swimming pools filled by models. Told that tight dress is what makes you. If I love you was a promise, would you break it if you're honest? Tell the mirror what you know she's heard before. I really like that song. It's super pretty, and it's super fun to play and sing. And so for my next song, I'm going to be playing an original. And I've never really sung this for anyone before, so. And as of right now, it's called Platonic or Romantic. So, enjoy! Maybe I don't know how to read what my heart is telling me. Sometimes I can't decide which way I like somebody. Some of the feelings that I'm feeling are so hard to pick apart. Do I love you as a friend, or am I craving something more? Someone please tell me before I go crazy. My mind is getting frantic. Is it platonic or romantic? We're such good friends and everything's fine. Then suddenly my feelings intensify. Is it the way you hide that look in your eyes, or is my heart playing tricks on my mind? Some of the feelings that I'm feeling are so hard to pick apart. Do I love you as a friend, or am I craving something more? Someone please tell me before I go crazy. My mind is getting frantic. Is it platonic or romantic? I don't wanna ruin things if I misread my feelings. Maybe I'm so lonely that any type of affection feels like one of a kind. My mind is getting frantic. Is it platonic or romantic? Yay! Thank you so much for listening, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the show. Yay! Thank you.
Oh, that was so good. I'm so happy Lexi could also do a video. And come on. I think I am going to be playing next. So I guess I'll just start. I'm Gabriella Salvucci. This is my song called Nervous Habit. I miss the life anew, the way the world was heavy, but the weight held me steady. And I have tried to feel at home, but my thoughts were tossed in a suitcase and the zippers broke. And you're too busy, buddy, for me. All you do is eavesdrop. All it is pointless. They think you're perfect. I can't take it the way you stand without your hands in your pockets. They tell me I should try to be a little more like you, but what would that do to me? And if it was a windy day, I tie my heart to a kite and let it float away. But the clouds can't bear the weight, so rain pours down. You say the puddles look like silver beneath the sun's rays. Life is like a classic novel, well written, every page. Your life is like an open book. Everyone knows your name. 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 You're so nonchalant, it's crazy. All you do is talk without a care in the world. They think you're guiltless. I can't take it the way I stand with my hands in my pockets. It's nervous habit. I can't fix it. I can't fix anything. If I was a little more like you, then I'd be a lot less like me. It's nervous habit. I can't fix it. Thank you guys all so much for listening. Before I sing my next song, I wanted to give a big thank you to Mandy and Liz for helping me put this event together and for being such great mentors to me. You both have given me so much guidance in music and in my life, and I'm really grateful to know you both. And I also wanted to say a huge thank you to One Hood and their artists who donated their time to be with us tonight. The work you guys do is incredible, and I love listening to all of you. And of course, thanks to everyone who's watching and donating, and your donations will make a big impact, so if you can donate, please do. With that, I'm going to sing my next song, which is another original. It's called Downfall, and it's basically about closed-minded people. There are some people who live in a bubble. There is no key to unlock their closed minds. And I think it's crazy the way they imprison themselves in a world built solely on lies. And on the outside looking in, it's kinda strange photos, but they look so staged. Like they've never really laughed, never really smiled, never really loved, or at least not in a while. Like they've never made mistakes, never had bad days, never hung up a telephone call. And that's the downfall, that's the downfall. That's the downfall, it's a downfall. No plane, no car, no train can take me to the place I want to be. No helicopter can drop me off on that mountain peak. And if you looked at the world with a different point of view, or maybe you would start to recognize that it's not what you say, but what you do. Tucks the house key under the doormat for safekeeping, I suppose. And by the time I had wandered back, the key was missing from the floor. And now the memories start flooding back of all the time we wasted turning love into hatred. And I never thought I'd say this myself, but if it had been easy, we would have escaped. But it was difficult, and we never found our way. No plane, no car, no train can take me to the place I want to be. And no helicopter can drop me off on that mountain peak. And now that you're looking at the world with a different point of view, or maybe you will start to recognize that it's not what you say, but what you do. No, it's not what you say, it's not what you say, but what you do. Thank you guys so much for listening. I think I'm going to play one more song. This song is called B-Sides, and it's about escaping your comfort zone. I put a record on a 45, plays my favorite song on the B-side. I used to be so nervous in restaurants, couldn't even talk to the servers when they question, hey, how's your day? What can I get for you? Are you okay? And I lose myself to find that I've never been alone, just isolated inside my comfort zone. And they tried to pull me out of this hole I've fallen down, but I couldn't reach the rope. And I know, yes I know, yes I know what's on the flip side. Words on the B-side, and I know, yes I know, I know, yes I know. Words on the flip side, words on the B-side. The music takes me to a different place, somewhere far away. I can't escape. And as the song begins to fade, I wonder why I was so afraid. And I lose myself to find that I've never been alone, just isolated inside my comfort zone. And they tried to pull me out of this hole I've fallen down, but I couldn't reach the rope. And I know, yes I know, I know, yes I know. Words on the flip side, words on the B-side, and I know, yes I know, I know, yes I know. Words on the flip side, words on the B-side. Thank you all so much for listening. I'm really grateful that I was able to put on this event. And next, we're going to hear from the wonderful Miracle Jones.
I just want to say, everybody give it up. Everybody give it up for Gabriella Salvucci. And you keep introducing Miracle. I just wanted to say that. I'll get out of here.
Miracle Jones is the Director of Policy and Advocacy for One Hood Media, and she is a MSW and law graduate from the University of Pittsburgh.
Hi, and thank you so much, Gabriella, for putting this on. Thank you so much to you, Phat Man Dee, and the Creative Life Supports team. We're so honored here at One Hood that you chose us to be the recipient of your benefit fundraiser, and we're always inspired by the amazing art that you all put on. For those of you who are joining and may not be aware, One Hood Media is a local Pittsburgh nonprofit that was founded in 2006 to raise awareness and amplify the art and artistry of Black performers within the city of Pittsburgh due to the racial disparities and the negative perceptions and descriptions that Black people were being used in local media, local projects. And so in order to combat violence and other forms of macroaggressions, One Hood Media was formed to showcase the world who we are as a people, as a culture, and to create unity through art and social change. One Hood Media has been integral in the past few months, especially with raising awareness with police brutality, issues around housing, issues with COVID response, and the lack of protections and government supports for specifically people of color within Allegheny County. We have put on programming from Ask a Black Doctor, what Black Pittsburgh needs to know about COVID-19. We've launched various programs. In addition, we do artist residencies, artist trainings. We teach in the Schumann Juvenile Detention Center. We do anti-racism workshops. We've been doing that for a few years now. We also help to teach workshops to cultivate Black art, Black music from an intersectional lens. And it's been one of our most amazing pride and joys to watch local artists flourish and develop and go on to make great music that everyone can see, hear, and enjoy. We know Brittney, JM, and Treble are some of the artists you had the pleasure of listening to earlier and throughout this broadcast, and they are affiliated with One Hood, so you can see some of the work that we've put in in front of you this evening. Your support goes to helping One Hood accomplish our goals. Like I said, we are a local Pittsburgh nonprofit. We started in 2006. Not only do we support artists directly, we also provide fiscal sponsorships for other organizations and artists. And we work to do that in a collective way so that people are able to do the work without having to deal with like the pressures and the paperwork of starting organizations on their own. We work with mental health awareness and issues. We work with anti-violence issues. We work to support and amplify issues pertaining to the immigrant community. And for the past few weeks, we providing support for local organizers as they have created and put out calls for protest and direct action to change the way the city, this county, this state, and this country deal with race and racism. Your support, again, is tax deductible, and it goes to help our programming and goes directly to people in this city who have been impacted by various levels of violence and trauma. It goes to help curate and create our workshops and programming. It goes to help develop our art and artist forums and support. That goes to help with our operations. As a tax deductible nonprofit, we rely on your support directly to ensure that we're able to do the work and that we're able to pay people, which is very important, paying Black and Brown artists to do the work so that they can own their own work and so that we can make substantial systemic changes going forward. And so again, we're so thankful that you're here enjoying this wonderful music. We're so thankful that you're here with us learning more about One Hood. You can give directly to our PayPal. That is One Hood Media, and the PayPal.me/One Hood. You can go on our website, which is onehood.org, to learn more information about One Hood Media. You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at One Hood. And you can also email us if you have any questions or concerns, if you're trying to volunteer with some of our programs, if you're trying to do our partnerships, if you want us to come to your school, your organization, your corporation, your other nonprofit. We do partnerships. We do teach-ins. We do workshops and collaborations. We are here to push the work forward in an unapologetically Black way. So if that's something that you're interested in, please do not hesitate to reach out to us. In the coming months, we are working on voter engagement, voter awareness. As you know, Pennsylvania for this year is doing mail-in voting primarily for all of our elections. And so we here at One Hood have been very involved in making sure people understand how mail-in voting is different, what the deadlines are. As it was mentioned earlier, October 19th is the deadline to register for this upcoming election. If you've moved, if you've had a name change, or if you're planning on moving, you need to make sure you're going to update your registration by October 19th. Again, we thank you so much for all of your time and support of One Hood Media. We look forward to growing our partnerships with you. And I will turn it back to Gabriella and Phat Man Dee. Thank you so much.
Yay! That orange lip is sheer perfection.
I am loving your purple lip. I need it. It's gorgeous. It is everything.
We will trade after the COVID. We will trade lipstick.
Yes.
Ticks.
Yes.
So are you safely down in Atlanta now?
I am safely down and home, making sure that my family is okay with everything that's going on with COVID. And so I'll be back in Pittsburgh in a couple weeks. Mm-hmm. And then, of course, I have to quarantine. So we'll see. I'll see you guys maybe, I guess, next month at this point.
I hope so. And thank you so much for letting us, support you in this way, because your work is just, I've admired One Hood. I think you've been around, 10 years now in Pittsburgh?
A little over, yeah.
Yeah, I remember when y'all popped out on the scene, and I was like, who this? And I'm just so excited by all of your work. And my nephew, I don't know if you saw him earlier on guitar, but he took hip-hop classes with One Hood for a semester, and I was really excited that he could contribute tonight?
Jaziri and Celeste have turned One Hood into an amazing artist collaborative. Like, we do the teachings, the trainings, we've worked with other artists. So if you're interested in art, any type of art form, spoken word, poetry, digital media, reach out to us. We do workshops, we do trainings. We're here to help you amplify your work, and help make sure that you can own your work and your copyright as well.
Well, thank you so much. I'm going to turn this back over to young Gabriella. I have her muted because there's an echo problem. I don't know what to do with, but she's going to introduce our next artist, who is a One Hood artist. So
yeah,
I'll turn it back to the youth. Be blessed. Stay gorgeous.
You as a.
Oh, whoops! What did I do? That's not what I want to do. There you go. Okay.
Okay, well, I wanted to say thanks so much to Miracle for coming on and telling us more information about One Hood. Next, our next guest is going to be Brittney Chantele. I'm really excited to have her on the show. So, never afraid to go deep and never afraid to do the work, singer-songwriter, visual artist, speaker, and activist, Chantele uses a combination of art and action to inspire people to reflect and change. Brittney's life as a queer, biracial, non-binary individual who grew up in a small town and served in the Army National Guard gives her a deep understanding of injustice. Through hundreds of spoken word and musical performances and multiple visual art collections, Chantele sparks the difficult conversations necessary to make a better world and dismantle inequitable systems.
Peace, y'all. Thank you for having me. You know, I am not really in the place to be performing live today with the news about the murder of Army soldier specialist Vanessa Guillen. I'm just trying to sit with that and be true to where my energies are and where I can be the best me. So I'm just gonna be sharing some music videos with y'all today, and the first one is called Black Lives Matter. The song was released in 2017, but the video was put out, I believe, in 2018. I should probably know the exact date. But it was kind of a response to the murder of Antoine Rose II, and I'll let the song speak for itself.
Who I used to wanna be a cop. Never smoked pot, thought that it would kill my shot. And now I'm seeing all these flowers when I'm rolling round the block. Nightmares of my family friends lying down and chopped. Had to switch my plans, I don't wanna be a cop. I don't wanna wear a vest or a badge or a Glock. I don't wanna be sorted with that sickness, acquitted, never convicted. The system makes the murderer a fucking victim. Ooh, so you scared for your safety now. Then don't take the badge, don't accept it. Small talk. Parents teach the kids never hang out in a flock. And damn sure never cross the street without the crosswalk. Never wanna see my own mom's widow's walk. And understand the obvious for those who are not blinded, redivided. I've decided to take the evidence provided. Police misguided, juries divided, and white supremacy unwinding. So we marching with Black Lives Matter reciting. I'm singing Black Lives Matter. Yeah, I'm singing Black Lives Matter now. Your mouth is that police brutality shit.
Thank you. Thank you. That video is available on YouTube for anybody to watch again and share. My next song that my next music video that's going to be shared is a brand new one. It just came out last Saturday on PTSD Awareness Day. It's called Jedi. It's from my recent project, The Golden Opportunity, which expresses my military experiences, a lot of which align with some things that have been in the media recently. Jedi is a heavy song. It's a somewhat of a heavy video as well with the visuals. I do want to give a content warning about this song. It is about military suicide. This project can be found on all streaming platforms. And shout out to One Hood for supporting this music video.
I can feel the force from my girl's home. When a Jedi calls my cell phone, it's 3 a.m. So something must be dead wrong. Someone must be dead gone. Something must be wrong. I can feel the force from my girl's home. When a Jedi calls my cell phone, it's 3 a.m. So something must be dead wrong. Someone must be dead gone. Something must be wrong.
Sorry, I ain't know who else to call, but I'm in the mood to end it all. People here treat me like a dog, cause I froze when my sergeant died, trying to save us all. I tried to reach for help, but no one takes my hand. They'd rather laugh and mock the mental state I'm in. I tried the psych, but him and Sergeant, they were friends. So instead of giving help, he would rather reprimand. Flashbacks of blood lying in the sand. If I could, I swear I'd do it all again. But on duty, fear makes you less a man. So it probably should have been me to die instead of him. Brittney, why should I live? I'm a piece of shit. Could you talk me off this fucking cliff? I swear I wanna load a fucking clip, but instead I'll beg for help. I'm by myself, so I need it quick.
I can feel the force from my girl's home. When a Jedi calls my cell phone, it's 3 a.m. So something must be dead wrong. Someone must be dead gone. Something must be wrong. I can feel the force from my girl's home. When a Jedi calls my cell phone, it's 3 a.m. So something must be dead wrong. Someone must be dead gone. Something must be wrong.
Thank you. Thank you. Shout out to Cunning Folk Films for doing that one. I also forgot to mention that Mike Spinos did Black Lives Matter, and that was also supported by One Hood with the Artivist Academy. My next video, I'm gonna leave y'all off on a fun note, on a lighter note. It was a collaboration between myself and Treble NLS, who is also an artist with One Hood. Mikey Spinos of Spin Visions Media also did this video, and I hope y'all enjoy. Thank you for tuning in, and please donate to One Hood. Peace.
Yeah. 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 Coming and coming around. I think my train isn't gonna slow down. I let it pass on my mind remain sound. I let it pass on my mind remain sound. I just be going with the wind. Thoughts of the moonlight passing the daytime, going with the wind. Birds and the bees look good in the gray sky, gone with the wind. Butterflies in my eyes, gone with the wind. Summer nights looking like gone with the wind. I'm impoverished again with a long list of friends. I'm out carrying the world, going lost again. Looking motivated, stop again. Trying to gather every thought together, cause they don't wanna have to walk again. I don't wanna let them go, but they see me grow. I'ma have to lock them in. Find a moment just to talk about them, to walk without them in the dark again. I feel lost without them on the road.
I'm not what I think. Well, with the heaven, put the shackles on my feet. Strong-minded thinking doesn't make the letter weak. Teaching fiction, climb a tree isn't really my belief.
I can go off on a tangent. I said a lot in these stanzas. I don't think that should be managed, at least to my understanding. They sort of happen, no thought is an accident. They're on a plane that ain't landing. We brush them off for the cameras. I put them all on the canvas. They just be coming and coming around. I think my train isn't gonna slow down. I let it pass on my mind, remain sound. I let it pass on my mind, remain sound. I just be
coming and coming around. I think my train isn't gonna slow down.
I'll let it pass on my mind, remain sound. I let it pass on my mind, remain sound.
Yeah, check it, I'm chiming in. Thoughts of the sunlight passing the nighttime, I'm chiming in. Kids in the park sound good with the wind chimes, I'm chiming in. Hurting when the mothers cry, I'm chiming in. School nights feeling right, I'm chiming in. I'm astonished again with the need for a cleansing. My love for myself getting lost again. Sliding doors, they try to slide right in. Trying to gather all my passengers up so I blow my whistle just to call them in. I don't want to leave them, oh, but they need to know. I'm trying to lock this in. Find a moment just to be without them, but I don't want to be alone again. I feel lost without them on the go. Oh, yeah, I'm not what I think. Natural, hit some ground and build more bridges every week. Letting go of something doesn't make my muscles weak. Teaching kids that very thing is truly my belief. I'm getting off of this transit. I say a lot with my passions. My words are moving to actions. At least I'm seeing some traction. My brain ain't crashing. Questions I'm asking. It's on a train. And yes, it's been passing. Stuck in my throat. And yes, it's been scratching. Life is a movie. Never said action. Go.
coming and coming around. I think my train isn't gonna slow down. I let it pass on my mind, remain sound. I let it pass on my mind, remain sound. I just be coming and coming around. I think my train isn't gonna slow down. I let it pass on my mind, remain sound. I let it pass on my mind, remain sound. I just be
Thanks so much, Brittney, for sharing your videos with us. They were so powerful and moving, and I'm really happy that you were able to come on the show tonight. Next, we're going to bring on Liz Berlin. I'm really excited to have her on. So, Liz Berlin is a triple platinum award-winning rock star, owner and operator of Mr. Small's Theater, and director of Creative Life Support. And I love being one of her students at music camp, and she's just been an amazing mentor to me, and I know you're going to love to hear her sing as much as I do. So give it up for Liz Berlin.
Aww. Thank you so much, Gabriella. This is an amazing event you've put together. I'm so proud of you, and I'm so happy to hear everybody that's performed so far has been just amazing. It's wonderful to hear from the One Hood artists and from Miracle Jones about everything that they do there too as well. Yay! Play a couple songs for you guys. All right. I guess I'm gonna start with a song from my most recent release, which is called Social Justice Disco. It's a project that I have with my friend Phat Man Dee, and this is a song that is on that album. It's called For What It's Worth. Thanks so much, everybody. I've been singing that song since I was really, really young, back during the first Iraq War, and I wish I could stop singing it. I wish it would stop being so relevant, but I want to send that out to all the people on the front lines of the protests, spreading the word and amplifying voices. And I'm glad that we could be here to help do that some as well tonight. If you haven't gotten a chance to do this yet, everybody that's watching, just please, donate to One Hood. The information is scrolling across your screen right there. Let's see, what is it? paypal.me/OneHood. Make sure you drop them some cash. They're doing some amazing work, and we want to support them as much as we can. I'm going to sing just one more song for you tonight. This is a song from my solo album, and my solo album is called Autobiographical, and it's the song's called Ask, and I like to call this song my personal declaration of independence, because it's kind of about that moment in life when I realized that that whatever I wanted to do, whatever I wanted to be, that I just had to actually ask for it, say it out loud, acknowledge that that was what I wanted, and take the steps necessary to get myself in that direction. So I always like to sing this song with my students in the real life music camp, which Gabriella and Annie and Quinn and Oliver are all, that you saw perform tonight, are all my students. And also in the program the other educational program I do called the We Rock Workshop, which is a free songwriting and recording and performance class for current and former foster students. I always like to sing the song with them at the beginning of the program, and then at the end of those programs, when we have our final show at Mr. Small's Theater, I always get them up on stage to sing this with me. So this year I'm sad that we haven't been able to do that yet because of COVID and quarantine, but I'm hopeful that sometime, hopefully by the end of the summer, we'll be able to have all the students up to sing with me again. So this song's called Ask. I can't believe it, me. All I had to do was ask. I can't believe it. Life is moving through me way too fast. I can't believe it, me. All I had to do was ask, and now my life has shifted. And now my life has changed in way too many ways to leave me wanting to go the other way. All my life I've asked, and on we pray. So pick up your pieces, go your own way. Won't you come and slap me, yeah, and tell me that I'm chicken shit. Come and rock my boat, I really need to take a swim. Who am I talking to? Must be talking to myself, 'cause this is not your purpose. No, this is not yours. You can say a prayer for what you really want. You can say it all night long, but if you never get your feet marching out the door, walk towards your light, towards your light, walk towards your light, towards your light. I can't believe it, all this makes me wanna laugh, to think I could have had most anything I ever asked. Just goes to show me this fear is not in any way my friend. Take this in and know this. Take this home with you. Take this in and know Thanks so much, everybody. Thanks to everybody that participated in this show today and everyone that's yet to come. And thank you all for watching. And most importantly, thank you for donating to One Hood Media tonight. I'll see you later.
Oh, thanks so much, Liz. That was so beautiful. And I thank you so much for helping me put this together as well. Next, we are going to have Treble NLS. Treble NLS is a multi-talented artist hailing from the east side of Pittsburgh. He is a performer, poet, songwriter, emerging producer, and audio engineer. He prides himself on having purpose in everything he does, even to the name. Treble signifies his love for the craft by naming himself after the clef. NLS is an acronym that stands for Next Level Self and Never Lose Sight. Both meanings stemming from an importance placed on self-motivation, Treble NLS prides himself on staying focused on the goal. He emphasizes the importance of elevation in all aspects of life, especially spiritually. He makes music for those who haven't found a way to properly articulate their emotions. He puts personal experiences in his songs for those souls who can relate and find refuge in his sound. I'm really happy that he was able to come on the show tonight, and I'm excited to see what he does.
Thank you so much, Gabriella. I appreciate you. I am Treble NLS, Never Lose Sight. I'm going to be doing at least 3 songs for you. I have my headphones on, so hopefully you can hear me as well as I can hear you. So I am part of One Hood, as she mentioned. Shout out to all of my One Hoodians who are on before me. I appreciate your words. Make sure you donate if you can to One Hood Media. This first song that I'm going to perform is actually my take on the times. I've had this song for a good 3 years now, released it 2 years ago, and the words are still very much relevant. I'm going to kind of let the song speak for itself because there's a lot of words in it. Let's see. I'm going to do a quick sound check. There we go. We're loud enough. All right. Without further ado, I pledged allegiance to a flag. I thought it stood for freedom. They said this country's indivisible, and I believed them. I thought that Jesus was my savior and the king of kingdoms. I come from sitting in church with a heart of passion. While pastor preaches the pastors that told the man to be passive, and told the woman she's blasphemous. Said she was made from Adam, the truth is she's made from Adam's the youth. Then raised misogynist bastards as half the battle. These capitalistic ways become a play, telling me my life is racing away. If I ain't working, hurting back, breaking my bank for wages, looking glass self, got a nigga feeling away like I ain't enough. Got me offended, looking away, my I ain't enough. I see what I want, bleeding for freedom ain't iron enough. You see what I preach and know that my silence ain't quiet enough. My mind can get rough, patches of reasons, it changes up with the seasons. I'm meeting every reason for cracking down on my defense. Government turned to leeches, only concerned with money, got niggas swimming in deep ends. Daily that water deepens with debt, turning to a death sentence with hunger creeping, the stench of poverty reeking. Smell it for miles, sending by smiles, starting to weaken by chasing a dream of I can't lean every weekend. Pill popping and tweaking, turn niggas to zombies to catch a body while they ain't thinking. What was I supposed to smile when you chased me down for miles? This is the land of the free. Too bad your freedom ain't me. Too bad you live in the box. Nigga, I live in my chi. Nigga, I live in the bottom where roots as deep as the trees. Nigga, I'm not from a solar system and try on my G. Gangster regarding the flesh. I'm like a god in these jeans. You say I gotta be mental and save the garden from Eve. Your life is guarded by ego. My life is garnished with peace. You made my father a prisoner just to make a few G's. Tempting my flipping of G's. They're acrobatic with ease. You made my freedom a tease. How freedom come with the fee? Divided states in the making by white American fleas. Itching for niggas like me. Call my mama and tell her I love her. Hit up all of my brothers. Tell my sisters I miss them dearly. Don't fall for the rubbish. I'm far from your gates of heaven, but fond of this damn nation. Your armor is covered. When my armor was down, you kicked me in part the discussion. I've been father with nothing. I thought this was a land to give me a dream. That is Bus Ride. It is power packed. I didn't have time to write a hook for it because I had way too much that I wanted to say. Um, so I'm gonna just get right into the next song. The next song is off of a mini EP that I released a couple years ago as well, called Stop Waiting for Fridays. It is only available on SoundCloud because I don't own the rights to the beats. But Stop Waiting for Fridays came at a very tough time in my life where I was I was homeless and kind of like trying to view the future and accept that like things might not get any better than this, but if they do, you know what I'm saying, at least I'm mentally prepared for whatever happens. So it is what it is. Yeah. Oh, this is not the performance track. I'm sorry about that. It is what it is. This is the performance track. Yeah. 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 Said it might not get any better. Yeah, might not get any better. Yeah, might not get any better. Yeah, might not get any better. I got some mid shoes. I think my red's due. I got some bills late. Sorry I missed you. I need the sensei. I need to shrink too. Might need the blunt. Won't even stun. I need a drink too. I just been road rage. I ain't got no patience. Living in slow stages. No sending ovation. Checking down whole cases. Want me about in my cold phases. This country is so racist. I can't even go places. Damn, might not get any better. Yeah, 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 can't accept it because my life should be something like candid pictures on the Saturday, something like adolescence, so nostalgic I can't escape 9/11, so I'll never forget. Can't accept that nothing life should be something like iridescent colors, shifting my interstate, incandescent. Every message assimilates life lessons as we move along. Can't change it, I'ma change my mind up. Gray clouds paint a different sky. Loose ends begging to be tied up. Baggage isn't given to survive. Extra pressure strengthen every diamond. Baggage is equipment to survive. Life don't give us lemons to despise us. Life gives you lemons cause it might not get any better. Yeah, 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 stop waiting for Fridays. Everything you need is right here in the moment. That was, it is what it is. I think it was funny that I had lemons just conveniently sitting next to me. That was just like, that just worked out perfectly. The universe wanted me to perform that song. That's how I'm seeing that one. I'm going to move on to this next song. This next song is currently unreleased. It is called Pressed. I kind of want to know in the comments if you're watching what you think of this song when it starts, because if enough people like the song, I just might drop it soon. I'm still having trouble knowing when to drop it, so I've been trying to perform it to kind of get a gauge of interest. So if you're there and you're watching, I need you to let me know what you think of this next song for me. You seem to have a hard time living with the past. Goddamn, I don't see the point in looking back. Words seem to have a hard time living with the past. Goddamn, I don't see the point in looking back. You be on react, I be on relax. You be on attached, I be on detached. You be on attack, I be on the track. Throw the cap, you be feeling trapped cause you holding back. Seasons come and change, you should let it rain. Let the pain check with deep veins. Put it in the train, let it drain. Get it out your brain, nigga go insane. Let it change, you might stain. You don't go easy, please. Let it go, let it go. People when it starts to overflow. People when you see it going low, got a whole tab of the Very demon I provoke. I can see it in your being. You was dreaming, you ain't woke. Out your being, what you seeing, trying to be a nigga ghost. Gotta be in every PM cause you fear of being broke. What's the meaning? I can see it in your soul, motherfucker. You seem to have a hard time living with the past. Goddamn, I don't see the point looking back. Words seem to have a hard time living with the past. Goddamn, I don't see the point looking back. I don't see the point in looking back. Thank you. Hey, I see the flames. I don't see the point in looking back. I don't see the point in looking back. My man Jared, thank you for watching, bro. Huh. One supposed to make it past 18. Huh. I was finna die at 21. One supposed to make it past race 3. Huh. Little nigga never had a gun. Always thought the law couldn't take me. More tracks in the field, making fun. Man, I see the bigger picture till it come. Life ain't always in HD. Huh. Yeah, always had a feeling they'd hate me. Huh. Yeah, this life ain't sweet like pastries. Huh. Yeah. But I don't really let that faze me. No shock, ain't much that could tase me. I feel amazing. I feel like crack more codes in the 80s. I feel like Christ still can't save me. I feel like Point Break past Swayze. Even if the whole world quake can't shake me. I feel like real smooth like gravy. I feel full moon lit, that's wavy. I feel life might flip 180. Made it through once, life still engraves me. And that's cause one supposed to make it past 18. Huh. I was finna die at 21. One supposed to make it past race 3. Huh. Little nigga never had a gun. Always thought the law couldn't take me. No tracks in the field making fun. Man, I see the bigger picture till it come. Life ain't always in HD. And that's pressed. Like I said, tell me what you think of that. Phat Man Dee, thank you so much for having me. Thank you so much for being so patient and teaching me how to use this today. Thank you everyone who viewed. Make sure you donate to One Hood Media. I am Treble NLS. If you want to give me a follow on Instagram, Twitter, it's Treble NLS on all platforms. Thank you so much. Peace, peace.
Oh, thanks so much for coming on the show. That was incredible, and the last song was so good. You should definitely release it. Um, I wanted to remind everyone that you can donate at paypal.me/onehood, and please do so if you can. It's definitely going to make a big impact. So I'm really excited to introduce Phat Man Dee. Phat Man Dee is my vocal coach and is also a cosmic jazz cabaret vocalist, band leader, events producer, videographer, poet, freelance sideshow marvel, music educator, and social justice agiatrix. She regularly appears with her jazz group, the Cultural District, the Leamington Gospel Chorale, and with her and my mentor Liz Berlin and their project Social Justice Disco. She was voted #1 Best Local Jazz Act in the Best of Pittsburgh City Paper Readers Poll of 2018 and #1 Best Activist in 2019. She just released her 6th CD, Songs to Fight Fascists By, with Social Justice Disco, a collaborative musical project with Liz Berlin, co-founder of Rusted Root. This exciting, socially minded creation features over 60 musicians, dancers, and spoken word artists. I love watching her perform, and I'm sure you will just as much as I do.
Thank you, kid. You're doing a great job. I'm so proud of you tonight. Okay, here we go. Now it's my turn. So let me boot up my band. Ladies, gentlemen, everybody in between, thank you so much for tuning in tonight. Thank you so much to Liz Berlin, who has taught so many of the entertainers here this evening. We had really wonderful guests, and we had who do we have? We had Quinn Volpe, and we had Ethan from Self Seriousness. We had Annie Duda. We had J.M. the Poet. We had Ariel Batson. We had Leeland Rosenfeld and Oliver Blackstock IV. Lexi Mulroy. Miracle Jones joined us. Brittney Chantele. and Treble NLS, and like I said, my mentor and friend Liz Berlin, who is the director of Creative Life Support and helped make all of this possible. I'm going to sing some songs, and this first one is one I recorded in her recording studio, Mr. Small's recording studio. Is it working? Oh, it's not loud. Oh, okay. Apparently this is why. Okay, this is why you should never try and run the show and be on the show, because then that happens. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Everybody in between and on beyond. This is my theme song. Hey, fat chick, you got it coming to you. Hey, fat chick, you got it coming to you. Hey, fat chick, you got it coming to you. When I was young, I joined the circus. I came up with freaks, it's true. But while I saw the nation, I only dreamed of kissing you. I sang for lovely rubbermen and for fire-breathing bikes. We did not have no Facebook, so you could not count the likes. I got when I ate them light bulbs and when I pounded those spikes. Through my tongue and through my heart, there's no brakes upon these bikes. Hey, fat chick, you got it coming to you. Hey, fat chick, you got it coming to you. Hey, fat chick, you got it coming to you. Well, we left from San Francisco all the way to Brooklyn town. It's amazing how far you travel on the powers of a clown. Lost some in Minneapolis, gained some more in New Orleans. But me, I hail for Pittsburgh, H.E. don't know what that means. We got lots of freaks and drag queens and burlesquers by the score. But our jazzmen, they are righteous. They help to fight this war. Ladies, gentlemen, everybody in between and on beyond. If you haven't figured out by now that Black Lives Matter, I don't know what you've been paying attention to. Because I am telling you, jazz music, the music that I play, would not be artistically possible if it were not from people of African descent. So donate to the people. Donate to the One Hood. They are creating righteous music and righteous arts. Prepare your towns, we're coming best. Y'all should lock up your men. This fat chick, she's a singing with her band and with her friends. I got dancers, I got fire, I've got jazz and I've got freaks. My poems cut with fierceness that we ain't seen since the beats. I'm large and I am lovely, so don't forget to stare. When I've laughed, you'd all be wondering if you can find one like me there. Hey, fat chick, yeah. Why? Ow! Everybody in America, hey, fat chick, you got it coming to you. Hey, fat chick, you got it coming to you. Hey, fat chick, you got it coming to you. That was my theme song. Thank you so much. This next song I'm going to do, I recorded with Liz Berlin and Social Justice Disco. I wrote this song after the murder of Troy Davis and Mike Brown. They were kind of close together. It's called Jim Crow is Alive and Well. Jim Crow is alive and well, and we're living in a special hell where might makes right and good men die because they are not black enough to hide. From Georgia, where the innocent die, in my own hometown where evil resides, they're beating our kids and cousins dead. They protect their lives with bullets of lead. had to pay a bill rung up by a policeman who shot to kill his brother as he beat a homeless man. I ask you, how is this God's plan? 3 cops beat down Jordan Miles in his youth, a brilliant young musician as he fled their pursuit. Braids ripped out and face bloody split. The cops evade justice like it's some kind of trip. Sandra Bland has gone away. The police took her and Freddie Gray and Eric Garner and young Mike Brown. Too many names to keep writing down. Alton Sterling, Philando Castile. I swear this shit is getting unreal. And how many more must be taken away by a country who long ago lost its way? We know what's right, we know what's wrong, and I cannot bring them back with a killed a man he was driving while black through a white man's land, acquitted and working and not in jail. Johnny Damage lies dead. The nation should wail. Wail for justice, wail for peace, wail for the people's sweet release, and let the good folk go and let the people know we're gonna spread the word with every show. I cannot bring them back. Jim Crow is alive. Jim Crow is alive and well. I cannot bring them back with a song. I cannot bring them back with a song. That's from Social Justice Disco, and that's the project I did with Liz Berlin and 60 of our dearest and closest friends. And there's so many more names that should be added to that song since it was written. You know, I added names as we were writing and recording, and I've got one more song for you, and then I'm going to bring Gabriella and Liz back on to thank you all so much for tuning in and for supporting One Hood. My last musical selection today is I did not write this next one. This one was written by Mr. Fred Rogers, and I think you should know that you are special. I'm Phat Man Dee, ladies and gentlemen, everybody in between, and you're special. You are my friends, you are special. You are my friends, you are special to me. There's only one you, just like you, my friends. I like you in the daytime, in the nighttime, anytime that you feel it's that right time. For a friendship with me, you see Friend special. You are all my friends. You are special to me. There's only one in this wonderful world, and you are special. Friends, Romans, Yinzers, activists, protesters, you're doing holy and sacred work. Together we will end white supremacy in our lifetimes. Thank you, Creative Life Support. Thank you, Liz Berlin. Thank you, One Hood. Thank you to everybody who watched this, because if it weren't for you, I would just be a little fat girl screaming into the ether. Which, you know, it is what it is. Ha! That was Treble's song, It Is What It Is. Okay, we're gonna listen to this bass solo. Oh, it's Tony DePaulis on the bass, friends. Oh, drum solo from Smitty, from Homewood Zulu Bicycle Motor Club, and my favorite drummer. I miss you, friend. Rise with power, Smitty. In the nighttime, anytime that you feel it's that right time for a friendship with me, you see Friend special. You are all my friends, and you are special to me. There's only one in this wonderful world, and you are all so special. Okay, I'm going to bring my people back on, because without them, I'm nothing. Here we go. There's Liz, and there's... Yay!
Yay!
We did it!
You're wonderful.
You're wonderful.
We're all echoey.
Yeah, you're going to have to explain someday to me the electrical principles. If I mute Gabriella, we're not echoing, so it's something on her end, but then I've muted the child, and that's not what we're supposed to do.
Well, Gabriella, raise your hand if you want to say something, like school, and we'll unmute you. But yeah, I just want to say congratulations to you, Gabriella, for putting this together, and you did a wonderful job. And Mandy, congratulations to you as well, for helping to curate, and it was just a beautiful event. I'm very proud of you, both of you, and I'm happy that we could, you know, spread the word and amplify some voices and blast some music and some love and some light out into the world, and hopefully blast some financial love into the pockets of One Hood Media so they can keep doing their good work.
Which has apparently been 15 years and not 10 years.
Ah!
So Celeste told me in one of the earlier comments, and here she just sent us some clapping hands.
Yay!
Thank you, Miss Celeste.
Thank you, Celeste.
I just got your book. I got Tender. It arrived in I got her book.
Ooh.
Yeah,
cool.
She put out a book with a bunch of other writers. It's really pretty literary black ladies, loving on black ladies with like poetry and spells and stuff. It's so pretty.
Love it. I definitely am going to check that out.
Tender. Yeah.
So if we both mute ourselves and then put Gabriella on, then she'll be able to be heard well. So maybe we should do that.
Here we go. Yeah.
Okay, well, I just wanted to say thanks to both of you guys for helping me put this together. Like, it was so much fun to do, and I'm really glad we got to support One Hood. And thanks to everyone who watched and donated. It's gonna make a big difference. Yeah.
Okay, well, I guess we should sign off now. Let's all make the heart sing. Is that a thing? Is that people are making the heart sing? Okay. Maybe I'll pause it later and get a love to One Hood.
Love to One Hood. Love to all the protesters out in the street making their voices known.
Right.
And just love.
Love to all the people that are going to go vote, like Miracle said.
Yes.
Got to get people to, well, Treble said to the voting booths in his song, but Miracle said to learn about mail-in voting. So,
very important.
Voting, not just presidential, but local elections, so important.
Especially local elections, because those are the ones that are directly responsible for listening to our voices when we raise them. So very important to not just blow those off. So just make sure you know, I think that deadline is mid-October to get yourself signed up for mail-in voting. Make sure that you get it done.
Okay, love yins.
Love everybody.
Black Lives Matter here.
Yes, they do. Black Lives Matter everywhere.
Say it, Gabriella. Black Lives Matter here.
Black Lives Matter here and everywhere.
Yes. Bye, everybody.